Hey Mom, how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
I'm good. Trevor just got over here. We're shooting that kettlebell workout I've been telling you about.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so is it cool if we use your Tesla just to have it in the backdrop? We think if we have a Tesla in the back, we might look more legitimate and people will watch our video.
No, my Tesla's not going to make a difference in your video. You're not taking my Tesla.
Mom, this is what's holding me back. This is why my YouTube channel won't blow up.
No, what's holding you back is you can't get out of the basement. Get the hell out of the basement, get a job, and don't take the Tesla.
The kettlebell. Are you a martial art?
Your other intros were better. Oh.
Today I got a new type of video for you. It is a kettlebell workout specified for martial artists. So why is it specified for martial arts? Well, it's going to improve our balance, explosiveness, and cardio. So that's the goal. I'm going to flow through the workout with the kettlebell once just so you can get an idea of it. And then if you're curious about any of the exercises, I'm going to go through the technique of how I do them personally. It just really sharpens up your nervous system, and I'm really excited for you guys to try it. Leave me any feedback. Let me know if you try it. Let me know if you think it's terrible. And let's get right into it. Right then, just going to quickly run through some of the technique for each of these exercises. If you're into doing the workout and you're still watching, but aren't exactly sure some of the nuances, I'll just tell you how I do them. Quick disclaimer, I've never trained anybody. I don't have a education in strength conditioning or anything like that. So if anything feels awkward, if it hurts, skip it. All right, awesome. First exercise, Hindu squat for 8 reps. 2 keys with the Hindu squat. For those who don't know, our heels are off the ground for the whole exercise. So what this is going to do is this is going to increase our balance and also promote that our nervous system uh, kind of favors keeping weight on the balls of our feet. When you do a lot of heavy weightlifting with your weight on the balls of with the weight on your heels, sometimes it can be hard to then go into Muay Thai where you actually want your weight on the balls of your feet. You want to throw kicks off the balls of your feet. You want to be moving around, agile. You don't want to have your weight backwards because then you're heavy and less mobile. This is something This is pretty fascinating, especially because a lot of martial artists still do heavy weightlifting with the weight on their heels, and there's probably a time for it off season. But if you're more curious about this, go listen to Nick Kerson on Joe Rogan. I am basically just copying him on this. He talked about, hey, instead of doing a heavy back squat, do a front squat with a plate under the balls of your feet. So if you have a plate or a curb, even better, put your balls of your feet on that. But anyways, I digress. Key points here are you just want to make sure you're getting your balance and you're nice and centered before you start the rep, and then drop down nice and controlled and keep a nice upright posture. Since this is a front squat, you should be able to stay nice and upright. And yeah, then you'll find a nice flow and go at a speed that you can do all 8 reps without losing your balance. Here's a more advanced option, adding a kick. This is pretty tricky because you got to stay on the balls of your feet while you kick. And as you can see, it's awkward, but it's awesome for working your balance. Right after your 10 Hindu squats, you go right into a plyo jump. Key with the plyo jump is you just want to be spending as little time on the ground as possible. So right when your feet hit the ground, you want to use those arms to engage back up. The benefit of plyometric exercise is that it can promote building fast twitch muscle fibers, which is how you in turn build speed and explosiveness. But if you spend more than a third of a second with your feet on the ground, it suddenly doesn't qualify as a plyometric exercise. And again, this doesn't, this is some bro science, but I'm just kind of letting you know why I'm doing what I'm doing and the theories behind the workout. Okay, so great. All 10 jumps as quick as possible. If you can't do 10 quickly, say you can only do 7, stop at 7. The goal here is speed over quantity. We want to do these as fast as possible to get the plyometric benefit. The next system then after that is Arnold press. Spinning beach ball of death. Arnold press, don't have too much to say about this. I'm using a lightweight, so the kettlebell's upside down. Your preference really on that, and then just do a bar path that doesn't hurt. Again, if anything feels uncomfortable or your shoulders impinging, just skip it. So at the top of the rep, you're just going to rotate in towards the kettlebell. So you should just feel a bit more of a contraction in your chest. Just isolate the pec a little bit more than a standard push-up. It's a fun exercise. Third superset, ballistic row. Ballistic row, just do these as quick as possible. I actually bounced the kettlebell off my stomach. And that just kind of cues me to keep my core tight. And it also, we're doing a martial arts. So you got to be ready to be hit in the gut sometimes. Just a little gut check for you. Awesome. After the ballistic row, I drop right into a sumo deadlift. And the only little cue here I have to say about sumo deadlift is I'm not locking it out at the top. That's as high as I'm going. And the goal here is to keep constant tension on the quads, glutes, and hamstrings. And that's just going to mimic some of the burn and the lactate that will build, say, if you're wrestling and you have to keep a really low stance. So the goal here is just to be a little bit more prepared for that feeling, that burn, and that lactate that builds when you stay in a low stance. Next, okay, final exercises, Hindu thruster. Here we're just going to combine what we were doing nice and controlled down with the Hindu. Squat find your balance beforehand, and then at the top, nice strong shoulder press. And again, here, I said it a little bit before, but triple extension. The goal with a lot of these exercises is to be nice and tall at the top, great posture. And what triple extension means, if you don't know, is that just means the ankle, the knee, and the hip are tall and locked out. There's not any bend in any of the joints. A really great Muay Thai kicker will be nice and tall through the leg and torso to really develop power through a round kick. So that's just kind of the theory, some of the bro science behind what I'm doing. And then the goal here after the Hindu thruster with the jump is just to reinforce that triple extension. So right after you bust out your Hindu thrusters, right, come on, finish them up. You drop the weight and into a big jump, boom, where you have triple extension through the ankle, knee. Let's see if I get better here. So I didn't do it here. My knee could be more extended here, a lot more extended. So again, why we're finishing these sets with plyometrics is just to reinforce triple extension and to hopefully build on some fast twitch muscle fiber. So just think you want to be as straight and upright as possible. And these these jumps, this last jump gets kind of bad here. I freeze frame and question mark because you do not want your shit to look like a Z.
Okay, I'd be surprised if anyone made it this far, but if you did, thank you so much. Give this workout a shot. You're going to feel faster, more explosive, and it's going to build up your cardio in just 20 minutes of time. My dad just handed me an Amazon package as I was doing it, and I didn't think it would throw me off, and it just completely did. He just walked in sunglasses and handed me an Amazon package. But hey, first world problems, right? All right, guys, let me know what you think if you give it a shot, and I'll see you in the next video. Where's your shades?
Found them. They're great. Thanks.
Replicate the Amazon handoff so now that it's in the video.
Sure.